90 East State Street. I don't want to show any undercover officers here. Some kind of a search warrant, possibly federal.
Reporter Bob, what's going on?
I'm live. Sorry. Somebody just stopped and wanted to know what's going on, but I don't want to show any undercover officers. This possibly is a federal investigation or Attorney General's office, but I think more federal. But I did see state troopers here, so I don't want to show too much. But this is at 90 East State Street in Larksville. So can't really show you a lot here. I don't want to show any undercover officers or anything. But supposedly this has been going on since 3 o'clock this morning, from what witnesses told me. But there's a lot of officers in the house. Don't want to show you any officers' faces. People called me. I figured I'd run over and check this out. But I did see a state trooper here too. Maybe possibly he was assisting. So don't want to show too much. This is at 90 East State Street in Larksville. And as always, thanks for following your live action reporter. This is your live action reporter, Bob Kalabowski. I'm down on South Empire Street near South Street. There's two Wilkes-Barre Township police vehicles here. Police are in the back. There's multiple officers back there. I don't know what they're searching for. But last week, this was the site of a beating. Someone had got assaulted back there. It was covered in blood. But when the neighbors told me, this area back here, since they closed the Keystone Mission down, there may be a lot of homeless people living back here. I don't know if there's any police on the other side of this, covering the Casey Avenue side. But there's multiple officers out there looking for something right now. Don't know what it is. Just thought I'd do a little report on it. I was just coming back from another part of the town and ran into this. But last week somebody got assaulted. They were completely covered in blood from a guy got his head smashed in for some reason or other. But people down here told me that since Keystone Mission is closed, that there's been a influx of homeless people back there. So they've been back there for a little while now. I don't know if there's police on the other side. I just thought I'd do a little report on this. So as always, thanks for following your live action reporter on South Empire. This is the field. I think this property is owned by the school district, if I'm not mistaken. This goes all the way out to Casey Avenue. So they're looking for something down here. There's multiple officers back there. If I find out what it is, I'll get back to you later. So as always, thanks for following your live action reporter on South Empire Street in Wilkes-Barre. And this borders Wilkes-Barre Township. Call for the incident. I was on Buckingham Street over here in Luzerne. I just pulled up by I guess it's by their police station. Courtdale Police, I believe, are here. Luzerne Police are here. Transmed Ambulance is here. They just took a black male into I guess this is their little police station over here. He must have got maced because they had the ambulance people were flushing his eyes out with water. But I received a couple calls that there was a lot of heavy police presence over in this area. I don't know if they're going to be bringing him out anytime soon, but they just put him in. But I got here a little bit late to get a video of him. But you can see all the water it's on the ground here where they washed his eyes out. He was in handcuffs, so he was in custody. Don't know what he did, but I received a couple calls on this, so I ran over. I guess this is the Luzerne Borough Police Station. Ambulance personnel are coming out. Guess they treated him for must have got sprayed with mace or pepper spray or whatever. Don't know how soon they'll be bringing him out. But there was some kind of incident because they said there was a very heavy police presence. So that's what happened. It started on Buckingham Street and ended up over here. Looks like Transmed Ambulance is ready to pull out. If I can find anything else out, I will. Couldn't get over here any faster. It was all the way over in Wilkes-Barre. So as always, there's always something going on. You never know where I'll show up. And thank you for following your live action reporter in Luzerne. Bob Kalaboski. Breaking news. This broke a little while ago. Franklin County, Pennsylvania. 3 people, including 2 Pennsylvania state troopers, were shot Wednesday evening in Franklin County. 2 troopers were responding to a call in the southern Franklin County, exchanged gunfire with one of the suspects. Pennsylvania State Police at Chambersburg said the troopers were injured and flown to Wellspan, York. Their condition is not known at this time. The nature of this incident the state police were called to was not released. State police did not say if the suspect was taken to the hospital. The coroner is also at the scene of the shooting, according to ABC 27 news crew there. In a statement, Stephen Polishan, the Pennsylvania State Police Troopers Association president, asked the public to pray for the troopers and their family. Each day, the men and women of Pennsylvania State Police go to work prepared to give their last full measure. We can never thank them enough for their incredible bravery. This is all breaking. As soon as I get more information, I will. WBRE TV just had a story on it. So I always praise them troopers. Yesterday I was at an accident saying you just never know what you're going to run into. And unfortunately, 2 more Pennsylvania state troopers were shot this evening. Let's just hope that somehow they get better. I believe the suspect is dead, or at least one of them are. And that's all I know right now. If I get more information, I'll let you know. As always, thanks for following your life.